What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B. Finally, I'm back. Where's what he say? Finally, Stevie B has come back to YouTube. Oh, we had to throw in a little WWE shout out because holy Jesus Christ, I never thought I'd see the day. Big news, top news today. UFC parent company buys out WWE. I never thought I would see the day. One has got to think that this is a big screw you from Vince McMahon to the WWE board of directors. They tried to kick him out for paying all the divas off for sexual favors and paying them hush money. So they tried to kick him out, so he sold controlling interest of WWE, 51% of the company, to, what's the parent? I can't think of, but basically to UFC. Oh, man. I never thought I would see the day that happened. I mean, Dana White tweeted, hey, Vince McMahon's a beast. He's a savage when it comes to this stuff, and this is going to be fantastic. But, man, I can't help but think that in the back of his mind, he's going, this is bad idea. Bad idea. And I think it's a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. Not so much for WWE, but for UFC mainly. And here's why I say that. The WWE is WWE and UFC is UFC. They're two different components. One is the world of make-believe, and one is actual combat fighting. And when you start to blend the two together, then you take the legitimacy of the UFC and it taints it, in my opinion. People start questioning it. How much of these matches is a work? How is it predetermined like WWE is now? And so I think it's a bad deal. I mean, for WWE, it goes the other direction. For them, it gives them, it doesn't hurt them really. It doesn't hurt that company. They got a deeper pond to fish from. You could see fighters you could see Conor McGregor popping over onto WWE in a match, which quite frankly just taints Conor McGregor and his reputation. Much like Ronda Rousey when she went to WWE, much like Ken Shamrock when he went to WWE. It's just not a good look for the legitimate UFC fighters to be seen on WWE programming. That's why you've never seen any kind of collaboration between the two. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that Dana White was asked about something like that. And for the very same reasons, he said he wouldn't be interested in collabing with WWE because he doesn't want to tarnish the legitimacy of the UFC by getting involved in the fake stuff. So I think it's a bad idea for UFC. Vince McMahon will remain in charge at WWE. Dana White is going to remain as president of UFC as it stands now, but they haven't started trying to mix the oil and the water together yet. So it may seem like a good idea now, and maybe Dana White's playing nice, but I really see people like Dana White and Joe Rogan bailing. I mean, I'm curious. I'm a fan of Joe Rogan. I watch his podcasts on YouTube, and I'm really excited to see what Joe Rogan has to say about this situation. So I have a feeling he's not going to be as big a fan of it as some people are. But I'm not a fan of it. I'm not. Those two entities are two separate. They're black and white, and merging them together is, like I said, it's like oil and water. It's not going to mix. And I think that we're going to find a lot of drama popping up in this merger, a lot of contract disputes, a lot of talent hitting the doors on both sides. Because there's a lot of the fighters in UFC a lot of them don't want to be associated with the fake stuff at WWE. Now they're being forced into a situation where they're going to be classified in the same group with WWE, and UFC no longer becomes a sport; it becomes sports entertainment. And I think they're going to lose some fan base if that happens. They may gain a few too. I don't know. I don't know about the fan base. People that are die-hard UFC fans may bail, and people that are die-hard WWE fans may jump on board with the UFC thing. So it could be a wash. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the idea. I think it was a bad business move, but I'm not worth $12 billion. So what do I know? But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. This would be an interesting topic of discussion. I'm sure there are a lot of people, mostly WWE fans, that are thinking, this is awesome. This is awesome. But I think you'll find the split is the WWE fans versus the UFC fans. I think you're going to find that most of the UFC fans are not down with this, and most of the WWE fans probably think it's awesome. But let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, enough rattling. We got a haul video to do. And I got some backlog here, so it's not going to be much because I haven't been buying a lot lately. So we're looking at if I can get them here up here. I mean, we're looking at just a little stack. It's not bad. See, I ain't gonna keep your attention here for very long. But anyway, let's see. I've already forgot the name. You can tell. This is Unstoppable. What? Doom Patrol. God, my brain just locked up. But I got the Unstoppable Doom Patrol. When I bought it, I didn't realize that the mirror is a scratch off. So it's got a scratch off cover. No, I'm not going to scratch it off. I want to keep the book, in pristine condition. Although part of me wants to buy all of them and scratch them all off and then just keep one. But I'm not going to do it. I'm being frugal. I'm trying to save my money. I'm trying to save some money. But anyway, I thought it sounded like it might be a cool read. Cool, me and gimmick covers. Another one, another indie book, or an indie book that I picked up is this is Spend the Night. This is the Tale of One-Eyed Jenny. Another one. They're not putting the title. This is what's killing me is they're not putting the titles on these anymore. This is from Kong Comics. The Curse of One-Eyed Jenny. Issue 1. Spend the Night. Curse of One-Eyed Jenny. Reading it sounded pretty cool. The description on it sounded okay. It's been probably a month since I bought this thing, so I don't remember. But I bought it as a reader for something to read. So we'll check it out. So yeah. And this is going to sound stupid for me to say, but picked up the latest copy of Venom, and I got the Timeless, the Alex Ross variant. I am a big Alex Ross fan. I really am. I love his work. I love it. I'm I'm getting burned out with the timeless covers. I'm sorry to say that, but there's the plain white background with the Alex Ross art. Don't get me wrong, that's a badass Venom, but the timeless variants are getting old and they're getting played out, kind of like the webhead variants did for a while there. So I'm not going to go after all the timeless stuff. I'm just not. I picked that cover because it was the best of the ones they had to offer, I thought. So I went and got it. And another indie comic that I picked up was The Wicked Ones from Scout Comics. Another one that I plan on reading. So I don't know. We'll see. And this I blame Ryan. I blame Ryan for this. He showed me one he got out of a mystery box or something, number 2 or number 1 or number 2, and it was Deceased War of the Undead Gods, and it had that acetate cover. Yeah, I said it, acetate. Yeah, what of it? I said it. Screw Black Flag. But anyway, I love the acetate covers. Not so much the C2E2 thing. I thought that was dumb. But the ones that were made for the purpose of being an acetate cover, not just as an add-on to an existing book, I like this. And so I saw those, and then I had to have all the whole collection. So this is War of the Undead Gods, number 7. That Shazam acetate cover. So yeah, I had to get it. And Grimm, I'm behind on this. I was reading it. It was really good, and I've gotten to issue 3, and I think this is issue 6, if I'm not mistaken again. I get tired of opening these things. Put the damn shit on the front so I can remember. But I think this is issue 6 or 7. But I picked it up. I'm going to complete this series because I started it and I enjoyed reading it. And then I've been picking up the new Miles Morales Spider-Man run. So I'm on number 4. I dig that cover. That's pretty badass. So, and then this one was just to complete that little series, and this was TMNT Last Ronin, The Lost Years, number 2. I think I missed number 1, so I'm going to go back and get it. And quite honestly, to be honest with you, I have The Last Ronin, number 1 through 5, I think it is, the original core series. I have all those. Number 1 is a dealer's incentive. I think it was limited to 700 copies, retailer incentive, I mean. So it's a little more scarce. It's for sale. Anybody wants to buy them. The plan was to get this in the number 1 and throw them in with it. But I will sell it if you're interested. You can hit me in the comments or get a hold of me on Instagram at Stevie B Comics and DM me for that, and we'll work something out. Next up, Hulk number 13, and got to pick it up. Had to pick it up. Had to pick that cover up because the Todd McFarlane homage cover, that is just badass. So, but Mick Niven did a good job on recreating that cover. So had to get one. Can't afford the original, so you got to do what you got to do, right? And then last, I think, no, I still got some more. There, man. This is a 4 weeks of Midtown stuff. So, yeah. But now, next up, Darkwing Duck number 3, Dynamite. I went all in on number 1. The Mirka and Dolfo. I'm going to get all of them. Every cover I get from this series is going to be Mirka and Dolfo unless she quits making them. I see she's got another run of Sweet Paprika coming out. I'm probably not going to get those. I did the adult pink blank variants. Remember those? Go back and check that out. my Mirko Adolfo exposed video. So, but I'm probably not going to do that again. But I am a fan of Mirko Adolfo. Next up, got Carnage number 11. I think I'm going to go one more deep on Carnage, and then I'm probably going to drop the title. And She-Hulk number 11. I'm trying. I think again I'm going to go to 12, and then I'm going to drop this title too. I've lost interest. And then next is Superman number 2, this Nathan Zerdy cover. And this is a cool cover. And this is the first appearance of Marilyn Moonlight and the first appearance of Graft. But that's a cool looking character. And again, I dig that cover. Zerdy. Zerdy. Everyone was called. I'm not the only one that calls him Zerdy, but I've heard other people do it, but I can't quit doing it. But Nathan Zerdy, he's another artist that I really like, and I like his work, so I had to get that one. All right, now we get into my very few eBay purchases that I picked up. Well, one last one. If you'll remember correctly, I remember a while back, I got I did a Kickstarter for Flatline Comics, their Christmas special 2022, and I ordered it in like October, and I just got it in March. If you'll remember correctly, they had a misprint at the printers. They foiled the wrong book, so they sent us that book. They sent everybody that purchased that package. They went ahead and sent them that book foiled, and then they said when they got the correct one that was supposed to be foiled they would ship those out at no extra cost. And so I got that, and that's the Vicious Circus Christmas special. If you've never not checked out Flatline Comics, Amanda and Kevin over there at Flatline Comics, and of course they're the two I know. There's other people that work there. I just know Amanda and Kevin. I've met them. I interact with Amanda a lot. So I consider them friends. But check out Flatline Comics on Instagram, and then go down the rabbit hole of their Flatline Comics, their website, and their Kickstarters, and check out some of the stuff they're doing. They're doing great work over there. So yeah, definitely want to check them out. And next, your boy got duped, and then nobody duped me. I duped myself. I just momentary lapse of judgment, and I know you guys thought I was done with them, but no. I saw this and it said silver foil, and I thought, there's a silver foil? I don't think I have that one. Well, I do. It's all silver foil. They just specified this as being a silver foil, but they're all of these covers are silver foil. But I got it for like $10, so I picked it up. And it's Super Sons number 1, that Tyler Kirkham foil variant. I have one of these, and of course I'm going to leave this one in its white protective cover, so I'll have a mint copy. My other one's the cover's torn off, so I ain't mad that I got another one. Still a badass cover. Picked that up on eBay for like $10. All right, my last 3 books. I went into some Superman keys. Went looking for some Superman keys, so thought I picked up some good ones at a really good price. First up, Adventures of Superman number 424. And this is the first appearance of Sam Lane, but more importantly, first appearance of Cat Grant. So I think she's definitely would call a major supporting character, cast member in the Superman universe. So I thought, for what I paid for it, I think a couple bucks. It wasn't much more than I think, geez, like $2 and something. It was a pretty good pickup, so I picked it up. Next up, Action Comics Annual number 2. This is the first appearance of the Eradicator. I think the Eradicator will probably be a character that will keep rearing his ugly head every now and then. And like I said, for less than $5, I think I picked this up. So it's a good little minor key to have. And last but not least, this one's kind of in fine condition. It's a upper mid grade, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I knew it when I bought it. I've seen the spine ticks. It's got 4 or 5 little spine ticks on it, but other than that, it's not bad. But this is Adventures of Superman number 428. This is the first appearance of Bibbo Babowski, who I think is another character that keeps popping up here and there, and it's a solid investment for a couple bucks. So I picked one up. But anyway, that is the haul, man. Now I got to put these things away, and let me tell you, man. Now that I've moved into this smaller room, this my organization is little messed up right now because I got them stacked. I don't like them stacked because it's harder for me to find stuff. But I'll get them put away. I already got to put them in the database. I'll get them put away. But anyway, that is caught up to date with my pickups for the last couple weeks that I've been gone. Like I said, everything has unpacked and we're settled into the new house. We're loving it out here. It's been a nightmare, but now we're finally able to sit back and relax. I don't have an internet hooked up yet. My Wi-Fi, don't have my Wi-Fi hooked up yet. So this video, which is going to be about 25 minutes long by the time I shut the hell up and close it out, is going to take 2 hours to upload over my network. So I hate that. But anyway, I'm back in business. We'll do weeklies. I'll do my weekly hauls. May throw a mystery box back in here and there. Got my eye on one. Every once in a while one comes up that, even though I kind of sworn off buying mystery boxes for the most part, one comes up that doesn't come up very often, and you got to jump when you strike while the iron's hot. So I'll probably get one of them. But anyway, that is going to do it for this one. Before you guys go, please help support the channel. I lost a bunch of subs while I was AWOL, so got to get them back. So help me grow this channel. You can start by liking, commenting, subscribe, and bring in some more subscribers. Tell them you got to watch this old fat fart. He's funny. But anyway, that is going to do it for this one. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.